In the heart of a bustling, cobblestone city filled with the constant hum of life, there lived a young apprentice named Elysia. She worked under Master Horace, the most renowned clockmaker in the city. His shop, tucked away in a quiet alley, was a sanctuary of ticking clocks, gleaming tools, and intricate gears. Horace had a reputation for being able to repair any clock, no matter how ancient or damaged. Elysia admired his skill but often felt overwhelmed, struggling to match even a fraction of his expertise. Elysia was diligent and curious, spending her days learning from Horace and her nights practicing on small mechanisms. Despite her efforts, she frequently found herself frustrated. The clocks she worked on would tick for a moment, only to stop again. She couldn't understand how Horace's hands seemed to intuitively know what to do, while hers fumbled through trial and error. One evening, as the golden light of sunset bathed the shop, Horace placed an ancient, dust-covered clock on the workbench in front of Elysia. Its ornate casing was tarnished, and its hands were frozen at a time long past. "Fix this one," he said, his voice calm but firm. "And this time, you must do it without my guidance." Elysia's heart sank. This clock was unlike any she had worked on before. Its mechanisms were far more intricate, its design so unique that she didn't know where to begin. She nodded hesitantly, determined to prove herself, but doubt gnawed at her resolve. For days, Elysia worked tirelessly. She examined the clock's exterior and carefully opened its casing, revealing an intricate maze of gears and springs. She tried to clean it, replace worn parts, and adjust the alignment of the gears. Yet every time she thought she had made progress, the clock remained stubbornly silent. Frustration built within her like a storm. Her tools clattered loudly on the workbench as she slammed them down in defeat. "I can't do this," she muttered, burying her face in her hands. The silence of the clock seemed to mock her. One evening, as she was about to give up, something caught her eye. Inside the clock, etched faintly on a hidden panel, were the words, "Patience reveals the path." Elysia stared at the inscription, its simple wisdom resonating deeply. She realized she had been rushing, trying to force the solution without truly understanding the problem. Taking a deep breath, she decided to approach the task differently. The next day, she began anew. This time, she didn't rush. She examined every gear, spring, and lever, trying to understand their purpose and how they interacted. She sketched diagrams, made notes, and tested small adjustments with care. Slowly but surely, she began to see the logic behind the clock's design. She marveled at the ingenuity of its creator, who had built something so intricate yet so precise. Weeks passed, and Elysia's frustration gave way to fascination. Her hands grew steadier, her mind sharper. She learned to listen to the faintest clicks and feel the subtle resistance of each gear. Finally, one quiet afternoon, as she adjusted a delicate spring, the clock began to tick. The sound was soft but steady, like a heartbeat. Elysia watched in awe as the hands of the clock moved for the first time in decades. Horace, who had been silently observing her progress from a distance, approached with a proud smile. "You've done it," he said, his voice filled with warmth. "And more importantly, you've learned the secret." "What secret?" Elysia asked, still staring at the ticking clock in disbelief. "That success doesn't come from rushing," Horace replied, "but from understanding. Each gear has its purpose, each spring its tension. Patience and persistence allow you to see the whole picture and find the hidden path to resolution." Elysia smiled, the weight of her earlier doubts lifting. She realized that the lesson extended far beyond clocks. It was a truth about life itself, that challenges could be overcome with patience, persistence, and a willingness to learn. From that day forward, Elysia approached her work with newfound confidence and calm. She became a skilled clockmaker in her own right, known for her meticulous attention to detail and unwavering determination. The ancient clock she had repaired was displayed proudly in the shop, a testament to her journey and a reminder to others that even the most daunting challenges could be conquered with patience. The shop's reputation grew, and so did Elysia's. But she never forgot the lesson etched inside that ancient clock or the master who had guided her to discover it for herself. The story shows that patience and persistence unlock hidden paths to success, revealing that true mastery lies in understanding rather than haste.